So over the past couple days, we've done rebuilds for teams that have had big acquisitions over the trade deadline. Hawks getting Capella, Rockets getting Robert Covington, both sides of the Wiggins-Russell trade, and the Andre Drummond side for the Cavs. But today, we are doing a post-Andre Drummond realistic rebuild with the Detroit Pistons. So I did a rebuild like this, I would say about a month ago when the report came out that the Hawks were interested in trading for Andre Drummond, and it was a really fun rebuild. So I'm really excited to do this today. So I have some things that I want to do and maybe some surprising things. So I have the rotation figured out. Blake Griffin will be on the reserves because he's out for this year. And he's got 2 years left on that contract. We're going to try to move it, but it's going to be insanely hard. We probably have to throw a draft pick into that to maybe convince a team to take it. So it's going to be hard. But yeah, here's the team. We have Derrick Rose, Kennard, Doumbouya, Christian Wood, and John Henson getting the starting minutes. Now, Rose, I'm going to trade in the offseason. I would like to get a first-round pick between 18 and 30. If I can get something close to 18, I would love that. But hey, if I get something like 23, 24, I'll take it. Luke Kennard, I think I'm going to explore trading him in the offseason. I might look to Phoenix for their first round pick, depending where they end up for Kennard. If not, I'm fully fine with him coming back the next year. It's just he'll be a free agent in the 2021 free agency class. I don't know if he's going to be worth 20 mil, 25 mil that a team might give him, and we would have to match that. So I might look to get a first round pick for Kennard in the offseason. And the Pistons were rumored to do that at the deadline with the Suns. Sekou Doumbouya, we're going to try to progress him and see if he can be a nice stretch forward or small forward for us in the future. Now, Christian Wood, he's been playing really well in the games that really Andre Drummond didn't play, and we're going to see where he can end up. I'm going to try to make him part of our long-term plans. Hopefully we can get him back on a nice contract. In real life, he might get like 10 mil a year, or like 8 to 10 mil, maybe 8 to 12 mil, but in 2K, we could probably get him back for like 5 mil a year. Henson, he's an expiring, correct? Yeah, so he'll be gone at the end of this year. Steve McKayak, I will try to maybe give him a rotational role next year. If I get a second round pick for him in the offseason, I might accept it. We'll see. But he's been playing better in real life as of late. Reggie Jackson, I would buy him out if that was an option in 2K. He'll be gone at the end of the year. We are not bringing him back. Bruce Brown might crack the rotation next year. We'd have to wait and see. Morris, he has a player option. If he opts in, I'm trading him. If he doesn't, probably won't look to bring him back. And then Snell, I believe he has a player option. He'll be back. Maker, it's not good. I probably won't bring him back. Is he a restricted free agent? Correct? Oh, yeah. Technically restricted free agent. I don't know. He might be unrestricted. Langston Galloway's expiring. We might look to bring him back. And then, obviously, Knight won't be back. And then Blake Griffin. We're going to have to decide what we want to do with him. Now, we're 19 and 36. Let's just hope that we have a top 5 projected pick going into the lottery. So we end season number 1 with a 30 and 52 record. Now that's kind of solid because we're not really gonna have a great draft pick, but hey, next year's a better draft and we might be contending for the number 1 pick in that draft. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna have the 6th projected pick going into the lottery, so that's not bad whatsoever. Derrick Rose, not in our long-term plan. Same with Blake Griffin. Neither Reggie Jackson either. Luke Kennard, he ended the season with 43, 40, 91 splits. That's pretty solid. 15 points, 5.5 assists. We'll see if we're gonna bring him back or we're gonna look to trade him. Christian Wood ended with about 11 and 7 and 38 from 3. I will definitely take that. And there's really nobody else that interests me besides Doumbouya. He definitely had some rookie struggles, but hopefully he'll respawn next year or rebound next year. So the NBA Finals is Clippers, Bucks, and Kawhi, Marcus Morris, Paul George, Lou Will, Rivers. They get a ring. Montrezl Harrell. They beat the Bucks in 6. All right, draft lottery time. This is pretty big. So the Knicks have the number 1 odds. Then it goes Hawks, Cavs, Bulls, Warriors, and us at 6. So can we get lucky here with the 6th highest odds at the number 1 overall pick? And we drop to 8. Oh, the Pelicans get lucky. The Bulls get lucky. Oh, and we have the 8th overall pick in a weak draft. Okay. Now, the Suns, they ended up with the 10th pick. I don't know if they would give up Luke Kennard or they would give up that pick for Luke Kennard, so maybe we could ask for their pick next year. I still might try to work out a trade with them. Now, we're going to keep Dwayne Casey for now. I don't know if he fits the timeline for this team because, he's a veteran head coach. He's probably going to try to win as much as possible. So, we'll see if we're going to keep him next year. And then we might look to hire a rookie head coach because he's a good head coach, but hey, we're rebuilding. I don't know if Dwayne Casey wants to be part of that rebuild. So now I want to get into some trading. So Derrick Rose, I'm immediately going to look to try to get a mid to late first round pick for him. Okay, so I'm going to be shipping Derrick Rose to Portland. And I want to get a future second round pick out of this in 2022. So for the 18th pick in the draft, so the Trailblazers made the playoffs, and a second round pick. So I'm not taking anyone from their core at this moment. Like, I could probably ask for Simons or Nurkic, or not Nurkic, excuse me, Collins, but I'm not gonna, or even Gary Trent, but I don't think he would really be part of our future plans. So yeah, second round pick in the 18th pick for Derrick Rose, and they agree to that. So of course, Luke Kennard's team option isn't picked up yet, so I can't trade him on draft night. So we might try to trade him for a future first round pick in maybe a stronger draft, which is next year's draft. So I don't think I'm going to look to move. I mean, Bruce Brown, maybe. Kyrie Thomas, if I can get a second for him, I think I will accept that. Okay, the Clippers are interested, but I don't really see a fit there because they're just so good as it is. Okay, I'm going to look for a 2023 second round pick from the Lakers for Kyrie Thomas, and they agree to that. So we should have, how many picks in this draft do we have? We have 8 and 18, so we don't have our second round pick. Or no, excuse me, we don't have any second round picks. We have 18th from the Derrick Rose trade and 8th from us. So I'll see you guys with who I take with these 2 first round picks. Okay, so with the 8th and 18th picks in this draft, I took with the 8th pick Theo Maledon. He's a point guard out of France. I don't know off the top of my head if he played in the same league or close to the same team as Sekou Doumbouya, but that'd be pretty cool. So he's going to be our point guard for the future. Hopefully we can develop him. And then I did take Onyeka Okongwu with the 18th pick. He's a little bit older. He's 21. I believe he's a sophomore at USC, but I could be wrong. He could be a freshman, so I apologize that. But I believe he's a sophomore off the top of my head. And yeah, he's a 74 overall. He's a 6'9 center, so he's a little bit undersized, but I think he could honestly start for us next year at the 5 with Blake at the 4. So yeah, I'm going to sign these 2 guys. I'm pretty happy with those 2 selections. Now, Luke Kennard, we are going to bring back. Tony Snell opts in as expected. Steve McCulloch we're going to bring back, and then Markieff Morris opts out. So we're cool with that. That was all expected. So now I want to see what could I get for Luke Kennard. Now, we know the Suns are interested. Maybe we can find a team that really wants a shooting guard. But, I would have to find what I want. I don't want to... Okay, that's a glitch right there. That it said I could trade the 18th pick. Okay, so I'm going to actually offer Luke Kennard to the Suns here. I'm actually not going to ask for it unprotected because I feel like that would be a little bit cheap. So I'm going to make it a top 3 protected first next year from the Suns for Luke Kennard. We're going to be bad next year, I know. And I know you might be like, he's only 24. He could be part of your plans. I think I'm going to spice it up a little bit because in the last one, I kept him and I tried making him part of our young core. And this time, I want to do what they might have done in real life. Traded him to the Suns. So we're going to offer this. They might not accept it. They actually do. So now we have... now we have 2 first round picks for next year, Suns and ours, and then we have a Lakers second from I believe the Taylor Horton Tucker trade, and then we have that's it for next year. So 2 firsts and a second for the 2021 draft. Qualifying offers: Thon Maker, no. Lewis King from no. I was gonna say from Oregon, no, and then Jordan Bone, no. So let's go here to free agency. Now let me see what our team is gonna look like next year. It's gonna be bad, I know. So we have Theo Maledon, Bruce Brown, Steve McCulloch, Doumbouya, Snell. I don't really care if Snell plays or not. So let's say we have 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, we got to sign a bunch of guys here. Now, we could look to bring back, like, John Henson. You know what? I think I'm going to bring back John Henson on a 2-year deal with a team option. He played here for a little bit. And, yeah, we're going to look to bring him back. He could start or he could be coming off the bench. I do want more of a veteran point guard to kind of develop with Theo Maledon because I'm going to do player mentorship next year. I guess that could be Reggie Jackson, but I don't really want him. Maybe Jeff Teague. We can give him like a 1-year, $10 million deal, and he's like, oh, I'll get paid. I might as well come here. So, you know what? I think I'm going to do that with Jeff Teague. And, yeah, I plan on being bad next year, so I'm okay with this. Oh, and, yeah, I want to bring back Christian Wood. So, I'm going to offer Christian Wood a 3-year deal worth about $27 million. And I'm going to throw a team option on that 3rd year. So, it gives us a little bit more team control. So, we end up signing Henson, Teague, and Christian Wood. We are definitely not bringing back Thon Maker, Reggie Jackson. Markieff Morris probably wouldn't want to come back. I mean, we could look to see what Galloway wants here. Because if he doesn't want too much, I wouldn't mind bringing Galloway back. Yeah, I can give him $2 million a year with the team option on the 2nd year. Let's definitely do that. So we pick up those 4 guys. Like I said, we're going to be bad next year. So our rotation is going to look like these two. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But yeah, this video is going to be fun because it's actually going to be like a real rebuild. We're going to try to build through the draft mainly, and then maybe we can build ourselves up where we can sign a free agent, maybe a prestige free agent. Now, it kind of sucks that our best players or our 2 best players are 31 and 32. Now, Blake Griffin, oh god, he's gonna have a good year. If he has a good year, then a team might take on his contract, because then he'll have, I believe, just 1 year left because he'll opt in. So it'll be an expiring 38 mil. So maybe we could find a trade partner for that. Maybe I should have looked to trade him for like Nicholas Batum to the Hornets and see if they would have bought on that, because I think Batum's contract is up this year, so we would have got off that contract a year earlier. Teague, he probably won't be back next year. He's just going to help develop Theo Maledon. Christian Wood, sign up for 3 years technically. John Henson will be here this year at least. Okay, so I like where we're at. It's going to be a long rebuild, so we got to be patient here and trust the process. So we will have 3 training camps. Now, I do want to send Maledon to Untapped Potential. Actually, I'm just going to send him, Doumbouya, and then we are going to send Onyeka Okongwu to Untapped Potential. And remember, the Suns are bad. We could have 2 lottery picks next year, so keep an eye out for that. Okay, so I'm going to have Theo Maledon be mentored by Jeff Teague, so we could do kind of his silver badges. Does he have any gold? No. So we'll just do these 3, and yeah, Teague is going to mentor Maledon. We're going to have Blake Griffin mentor Sekou Doumbouya. Oh yeah, Blake's definitely got gold badges. I don't know why I'm settling for these silvers. So he's got 1. Does he have more than 1, one. No, he just has one, it looks like. Oh, no, he's got two, and then we'll do these three. So, yeah, Griffin is going to mentor Sekou, and now I got to find one for Oneka Okongwu. All right, it's not great, but it's going to be John Henson, so he'll give him these two badges. All right, guys, so this is going to be the rotation for next year's season. We have Jeff T getting 25, Bruce Brown 20. They're starting in the backcourt. Sekou getting 30 at the 3, Blake getting 33. We'll actually go to 32 and do 31 to Christian Wood, so that is the front court there. And then we have Oneka Okongwu and Theo Maledon getting 28 minutes off the bench as the 6th and 7th man. And then we have Svi Makayak, John Henson, and Langston Galway wrapping out the rotation. System proficiency is going to be pretty bad. Yeah, we're going to keep it with perimeter centric. Now, if I wanted to do scoring, no, I'm not going to do scoring options. And then our preseason power ranking is going to be bad. It is currently 29th. Suns are 27th. We're going to be bad this year. Let's trust the process, and I'll see you guys at the end of season number 2. Yeah, we were horrible in year 2. We go 19 and 63. That was expected, but hey, Theo Maledon got 6th man of the year. Okay, he wasn't particularly great, but he averaged almost 8 assists and over a steal off the bench. Now, the percentages weren't good, but he was a rookie. His free throw percentage was good, which is a nice sign to see. But yeah, 3-point and field goal were bad, but hey, I'll take him winning 6th man of the year award. But yeah, 19 and 63, we were pretty horrible. Now, the Suns didn't make the playoffs in the Western Conference. How bad were they? Oh, they just missed out by 2 games. So we're probably going to have like the 14th pick in the lottery from them. 14th pick for Luke Kennard. It's all right, I guess. But yeah, we clearly had the worst record in the NBA. The Trailblazers were bad. Interesting. Even with Derrick Rose off the bench. And they had Marcus. Interesting. Okay. Stats, though. Blake Griffin, 22 points, 5.5 rebounds, 3 assists. A pretty solid season. And I think we could find a trade for him. It just sucks his big salary, so we're probably going to have to take on unwarranted salary, or unwanted salary, but it is what it is to get off that contract and kind of develop the young guys. Maledon, we went over. Jeff Teague, 12 and 4, shot 37 from 3. I don't think I'm going to bring him back. Oneka Okongwu, 12 and almost 8. Okay. Not bad. I think he will be our starting center next year, and then maybe Christian Wood to the 4. Makayak, 9 points a game, shot 38 from 3. Christian Wood, about 8.5 and 8 in his first starting year. Okay. Sekou 8 and 7. Percentages still weren't good. And yeah, there's the rest of the team. We got to add another star, and hopefully we land the number 1 pick in the draft. So it's a rematch from last year, and the Clippers still come out on top once again. They win in 5, and Kawhi is your finals MVP. All right, here we go. So we are going to have, I believe, the first and last pick in the lottery. Unless the Suns get crazy lucky, then we'll get their first next year. But yeah, 14th via Suns. Number 1, us. Please tell me that doesn't drop to 5. Oh my God. We dropped from 6 to 8 last year and 1 to 5 this year. Oh, I mean, if we're feeling it, we could try to package 5 and 14 to move up. Oh, that hurts. And the Rockets had the number 2 pick in the draft, and that means the Thunder get it. What? All right, so I think I'm going to fire Dwayne Casey, not because he's a bad coach, just because he's kind of a veteran head coach, and I'm going to fire Sidney Lowe as well. So I'm going to look to pick up Jacob Underwood. Why not? The rookie head coach here. And then assistant coach, we will pick up, let's see. We will pick up Trent Peterson, good ratings, and then we need a new head scout. That could be Oscar Fleming, and then our chief financial officer could be Samuel Olsen, and we can't sign Olsen. Can we sign him now? Oh, we can. I hate when it does that. So we get all of them. All right, so NBA draft time. Let's look at the mock drafts and see who they have us selecting. So we would get anybody in this top 5. Really, I want one of these 4. Anybody that falls out. I prefer Green or Johnson just because I want a wing on this team desperately because, you know, we have Okongwu, we have Blake, we have Christian Wood. I don't really need Evan Mobley, but it wouldn't hurt. No, I really want to get this 5th pick. Okay. I really want to get one of these 4. So I'm going to see how the top 3 go, and if it goes Cunningham, Green, Johnson, I'll be kind of upset because I really want Green or Johnson. So, I mean, the Thunder probably wouldn't mind more assets. I mean, actually, the Bulls have the 1st pick, so I'm not trading up there. The Blazers, though, I feel like they would not mind more assets. So if we traded, I mean, would any of these teams want Blake Griffin? Probably not, right? No. I mean, would the Hornets want him? But I'm just moving up 1 spot at that point. Okay, I'm going to make a pretty big offer here to the Trailblazers for pick 3. I want to see. That Lakers pick probably won't be that good. Actually, you know, we'll do that Lakers one. Yeah, so we're going to give up 3 second-round picks, 5, and my 2023 lottery protected first. So that's in 2 years. They might not even accept this. But I'm just debating if I think we'll be okay in 2023. And even if we're bad, we're going to keep it. So by 2024, yeah, we should be good by 2024. Okay, I'm going to offer this up. So I know I'm going to either get Cunningham, Green, or Johnson. And they don't want to do that. Okay. What about if we make this top 10 protected? Would they then do it? No. Okay. Let's just see how this draft goes. And then I'll see if I want to make a move. So Kate Cunningham goes number 1. Okay, that's pretty big. Now, if Green or Johnson doesn't go here, then I'm just going to probably try to trade with Charlotte. Oh, man. Okay, so the Bulls take a point guard. Don't take Green or Johnson. They're going to take Green or Johnson. Oh, I just don't know if Portland is going to take Johnson. I really wanted Jalen Green, actually. If we want to trade up, I feel like we have to. Making another trade with Portland. I don't want to give up pick 14, though. Like, could I do... What about my top 10 protected? All right, what about if it's top 5 protected? And then I gave you... Because I don't want to give up Christian Wood, Okongwu, or Theo Maledon. And I'll give you your second-round pick there and your second-round pick there. Hornet, Blazers, please do this for pick 3. I mean, I'll give up one more second because we do have a plethora of second-round picks. We could trade 4 here, and it really doesn't affect us. Damn it. All right, please don't take him. Please don't take Jalen Johnson. And they're going to take him because they need a small forward. Oh, I guess I'm going to just... They're going to take him, aren't they? They're going to take him. No! They take Greg Brown. All right, Charlotte. We're going to make like a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander move, like where the Clippers knew that you could take him. So we're just going to trade up one spot here. So I'm going to give Charlotte 5 second-round picks. 5 second-round picks to move up one spot in the draft from 5 to 4. I hope they do this. They might not even do this, but we'll see. They do that. Okay. So I'm going to get Jalen Johnson, which I don't know if he could be more of a 3. I really wanted Jalen Green because Seku's a 3. But I'm going to take Jalen Johnson here, even though Evan Mobley might be the best guy in this draft. I really like this pick. I'm really glad we got him. Our true kind of small forward. He could probably play some 2 or 4, but I really like that pick. And we have another lottery first. Okay, so with the 4th pick, Jalen Johnson. And then with the 14th pick, I did take a shooting guard, Jaden Springer. He's out of Tennessee. He could be a G League guy for this year. We might want to develop him down there if we view him as a long-term starting shooting guard. So we're going to sign those guys. Now, Blake opts in. Okay, so I could even move Blake on draft night anyway. Henson, you know what I'm going to bring back? Makai, bring back. Doumbia, yes. Galloway, no. Now, I want to see, like, if anyone's interested in Blake. It's a 1-year deal. I don't mind taking back bad salary. I mean, Horford, but he's got a 2-year deal. There's no reason I would do that. Bucks, Brook, Lopez, and McGee, but I feel like they wouldn't give up on Brook for Blake. I don't know. Okay, I'm offering this trade to San Antonio, and you might be like, what is this? Now, it's just because Blake Griffin isn't in our long-term plan, so I really don't want to give him minutes over Okongwu and Christian Wood this year, or Doumbia. So I'm going to try to trade him to the Spurs for Rodney Hood. Now, the Spurs, they do have Luka Samanic and kind of Rudy Gay. Actually, no. So the Samanic is their only power forward on roster because Gay and Aldridge are free agents. So they get 1 year of Blake, and hey, maybe Aldridge and Blake could be their power forwards. That's not terrible. I mean, I feel like they could try to salvage Blake Griffin's career. He's 32, which that means he is how many years younger than Aldridge? 35. Not 35 years, 30 years. And then they're basically giving up Rodney Hood, which isn't really a horrible idea. So I'm going to see if they even accept this. They might not. So they want a first-round pick in this trade. Okay. Is the contract that bad? Okay, so I had to throw in a future second, which got that done, I believe. Was that a second? Oh, don't tell me that was a first. It was a 2025 first. All right. Oh, well, it took that to get off Blake Griffin's contract for 1 year. You might be like, oh, it was a 1 year deal. I mean, at 2025 first, I don't think we'll come back to bite us. So, knock on wood. So, we're going to sign Bruce Brown, or at least give him the qualifying offer. Now, free agents, we're going to go after Giannis. Nah, I'm kidding. I wish. So, we could see if anyone falls through the cracks here. I'm not going to bring back Galloway or Snell. Bruce Brown will wait. So, yeah, I'm not going to bring back Teague either. So, we are in the market for another point guard. And that point guard, I think, is going to be Dennis Schroeder. I think he's still going to be like a backup point guard. But I'm going to try to see if I could snag him 3-year deal. And he would come to Detroit, be behind Theo Maledon. But yeah, I think that could actually work. And I would actually really like that signing. That would be kind of our big free agency signing of this video so far. So we pick up Dennis Schroeder. He's 27. I actually really like that. So we're going to sign Schroeder. Now let's see who fell through the cracks. Giannis still isn't signed. The Spurs, Blake and Giannis. Okay, that would be fun. Oladipo going back to the Pacers. So Fox is unrestricted now. That's kind of wild. So, yeah, Giannis signed with the Spurs. Giannis and Blake. Okay. Okay, I want to sign another shooting guard just because I think Springer will be in the G League with Kennard, right? So, he's asking only for $12 million. The Suns aren't really interested in bringing him back. Okay. RJ. That would be fun. Terrence Davis is kind of an interesting piece. Redick, Dorsey. I'm not looking... Okay. You know what? I wouldn't mind going after Malik Monk. Or we could just bring back Bruce Brown. You know what? I'm going to bring back Bruce Brown on a 2-year deal with a team option. We could decide to decline that next year. Still have cap flexibility for the years going forward if some free agent hits the market. So, yeah. We're going to sign Bruce Brown to that contract, and we have our team for next year. We're going to be bad again, but hopefully we could just improve from 19 wins. So, Dennis Schroeder is our best player, but, hey, we have him under contract for 13 years. For 3 years, about 13 a year. Almost 14. Does it go up? It goes up probably, right? Yeah, it's a 15. Okay. I probably should have front-loaded that. Christian Wood, 79 overall. He will have a team option at the end of the year. Jalen Johnson, our prized possession. Theo Maledon, Rodney Hood, Doumbia, Okongwu. I like this team. I think we can improve on 19 wins. I'm kind of aiming for like 27 to 30 this year. and I would be really happy with that. So we have 3 untapped potentials to use, so I do want to send actually like perimeter shooting to Theo Maledon. I do want to send big man defense to Okongwu, and I do want to send untapped potential to Jalen Johnson. Okay, guys, so here's the team for next year. We have Theo Maledon getting the most minutes. Rodney Hood, yeah, we are going to be playing a little bit big, so he'll be our shooting guard. Jalen Johnson, Wood, and Okongwu. That is the starting 5 with Schroeder, Doumbouya, Makayak, Henson, and then Bruce Brown coming off the bench. Jacob Underwood is grit and grind, but we might have a 3-star in there. Yeah, so it's 7 seconds or less, so we're going to go to that. And then our preseason power ranking, according to NBA.com, is, okay, pretty low. 19th. Actually, that's not terrible. We only have our first round pick this year, I believe. Yep. So yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of season number 3, and hopefully we push towards 30 wins this year. All right, so we did about what I expected, and we went 28-54, so a 9-win improvement from this year, or from last year. Giannis wins MVP for the Spurs, so that means that Blake is on probably one of the better teams in the league. Onyeka Okongwu gets most improved, though. That is a great sign for our 22-year-old center. He averaged 14.5 and 10.5 over 8 assists, steal, and block a game. That is really nice. And shot 50 from the field. I will definitely take that. It's looking like he could be our center for the future since he really can't space the floor. I probably view him more of a 5 than a 4. I do want to see how Blake Griffin did in San Antonio. It would be funny if they kind of traded him. But, okay, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 3.5 assists. They also have Tyrese Halliburton. Oh, that's a fun team. But yeah, Dennis Schroeder led us in scoring. Kind of expected that. 20 points off the bench, 5 assists. He actually could have been an all-star, was he? He actually has pretty good numbers. No, he actually won 6 man in 2020, so that wasn't for us. So yeah, we have 2 former point guard 6 men, Maledon and Schroeder was great for us. Jalen Johnson, 20 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists as a rookie, 38 from 3. Yes, we kind of went over Okongwu's numbers. Rodney Hood, 14 points, 45, 43, 80 splits, or 78 splits, excuse me. I might look to bring him back. He's 29. Maledon, 14 and almost 9. Great, and his percentages went up. That's nice to see that he's improving. He's 23 already, though. Doumbouya might be a lost cause. He's just not developing the way we wanted him to. We will pick up the option, but we might look to move him for maybe a late first-round pick if we could. 7 and 7.5 for Wood. I think I'm going to bring him back, but I kind of want him to be a bench guy, so I'm looking for that power forward that we could put next to Okongwu. And then there's Makayak, Brown, Henson. All 3 of these guys might not be back next year. Is Springer a good overall now? He's a 78. Might start next year for us. So will it be Clippers Bucks for the 3rd year in a row? And it is Celtics Pelicans. These Celtics end up sweeping the Pelicans, and Kemba is your finals MVP. So let's go to the draft lottery. We are going to have, let's see, okay, the 3rd highest odds at the number 1 pick in the draft. So we dropped from 6 to 8 in year 1, 1 to 5 in year 2. Can we get lucky in year 3? Yes, we do. Okay, we go from 3 to 2. The Knicks have the number 1 overall pick in the draft. Now, there is a certain player in this draft that a lot of people probably want, and that is Amani Bates. So he's probably going to get drafted by the Knicks, so we are going to kind of have to look at another option, and that might be LeBron James Jr. He is a shooting guard. We do need a shooting guard. Okay, Patrick Baldwin. All right, Mikey Williams from high school. LeBron James Jr. might be the guy. So yeah, I'm fine with our coaching staff. So we might end up taking Bates or LeBron James Jr., whoever doesn't go 1. I don't think I'm going to make any moves here. I like Schroeder, I like Johnson, I like Springer. So let's make our selection here with the 2nd overall pick in the 2022 NBA draft. Okay, so LeBron James Jr. was there at 2, and Amani Bates went number 1. So he's a 6'6" shooting guard from Akron or from... I don't know the high school that he goes to off the top of my head. So yeah, he will compete with Springer to be our starting shooting guard for next year. Obviously, he will hopefully sell jerseys and tickets because it is LeBron James' son. All right, so we're obviously going to pick up Maledon's option and Okongwu. We are going to bring back Christian Wood. Now, Bruce Brown for 7 mil, no, but Doumbouya, yes. Now, I do want a power forward to put next to Okongwu, so we might be a player in free agency. Who are the power forwards? Okay, Bagley or Jackson Jr. If one of these guys doesn't get re-signed, even though Jackson Jr. probably will, we could do that. Any centers that we could maybe move Okongwu to the 4? Mitchell Robinson? Okay, that could be something. Have a really good defensive front court. If Aiden doesn't get re-signed by the Suns, we could possibly do that. We can wait and see. So I might wait and see if any of those restricted guys get unrestricted. But I do want to look to move Sekou Doumbouya. If I can get him for like a solid player, I would. Chris Middleton, come on. Okay, so McCormick didn't really play a lot last year, so I want to see if the Magic would do Doumbouya for Maker straight up. Just kidding. Sekou Doumbia for Keldon Johnson straight up. Obviously, he was drafted by the Spurs in real life. I don't know if they'll accept that. Okay, so we pick up Keldon Johnson, who I think could be better than Mr. Doumbia, and I kind of wanted the Johnson small forward, so here we go. I get them. So yeah, we're going to wait and see in free agency to see if any of these power forwards make it through the cracks. I'm not going to renounce the rights on Hood yet, or John held Henson, 31. Yeah, we'll renounce the rights on him. And Makai, we're going to renounce the rights on. So we'll see. Does anybody slip through the cracks and is an unrestricted free agent? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, unfortunately. So Jaren Jackson Jr. went back to the Grizzlies. Bagley went back to the Kings. And then Aiden went back to the Suns. So I'm not going to risk it now. We could make a play next year because I don't think we have any free agents next year that are big. I mean, Wood will be cheap. Keldon Johnson shouldn't be too expensive. Yeah, Maladon. Yeah, we actually will have a max slot next year anyway. So I'm going to look to sign a backup center to replace John Henson. We could look at Bol. I might see if his price goes down because he's 22, and we would probably still have a max contract if we brought in Bol on that money. I do want to bring in another. I think I'm going to bring back Rodney Hood on a 1-year deal with a team option. 1-year deal with the team option. Bol I might sign. We have to wait. If his price goes down, I think I'm going to look to bring him in. If I can get him for like 13 mil a year, it's a no-brainer. All right, so Bol's about 14.5 mil. I'm going to offer him a 3-year deal, but we are going to front load that contract, and hopefully he accepts this. And he should. Yeah, we signed Bol to a very lucrative deal. That is less than 14 mil a year, I believe. So that is very nice, right? Or how much is that annually? So it's 14.7, and then it goes down to 13.97 and then 13.23. That's a steal for our backup center, who's going to be really good because you guys know he's OP in this game. So we have Shooter, Bol, Maladon, Okongwu, Wood, Johnson, Hood, Springer, LeBron, Keldon Johnson. I think I like this team. I think we could push for 35 wins next year and then maybe add a big name free agent next year and then go all in the 2024 playoffs. All right, guys, so here's the rotation for next year. We got Maladon, LeBron James Jr., Jalen Johnson, Christian Wood, Oneka Okongwu, with Schroeder, Bol, Springer, Hood, and Keldon Johnson off the bench. System proficiency is now 3 stars, anything 3.5. Nope, so we'll stick with that. And then our preseason power ranking, according to NBA.com, is 19th. We'll see if we can maybe flirt with the playoff berth as an AT this year. I wouldn't get your hopes up, but hey, you never know. All right, that is what I'm talking about. In year number 4, we go 44 and 38. That puts us as the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference. So our first playoff berth of this video. We're taking on the Celtics. So the Sekou Doumbia Revenge series. Tell me he went off this year. Okay, he had the best year of his career this year, of course. But yeah, they signed Wendell Carter Jr. How they had the cap space? Oh my God, they got him for 10 mil a year. Okay, well, he'll be a free agent again this summer. Smart, Kendrick Nunn, Kelly Olynyk is back in Boston. Taco Fall, still getting minutes there, so they'll probably beat us. But hey, I'm glad we're in the playoffs right now. So Jalen Johnson was our leading scorer, about 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 45, 37, 69 splits. Okongwu, 15.5 and 10, over an assist, steal, and block a game, and shot 55 from the field. Shooter went down in scoring. He had 15, 5.5 though, and up in efficiency, 53, 46, 80 splits. LeBron James Jr., 15 points, 8 assists. Okay, he shot 35 from 3, not bad. 79 from the line, but not really good from the field. Bol, 14 and 7. I'll take that. 43 from 3. Theo Maladon, 14 and 8.5. His efficiency keeps going up, which you love to see. And then there's Springer, Rodney Hood, and then Christian Wood all the way down here, unfortunately. Is he a free agent? He will be this year. So we'll see if we want to bring him back, and I think I do. So, yeah, we had, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in double figures. Not bad. I will definitely take that. If we check out the team ratings, our offensive rating was, okay, not in the top 15. It was 16. And then our defensive rating was, okay, it was actually pretty solid. It was 12th, so not bad. And then our point differential was 14. So we were an above average team this year. I don't plan on beating Boston in round 1, and we sweep them? What? Okay, first I want to edit this rotation more, but what the hell just happened? But yeah, I edited the rotation, and I'm not playing Keldon Johnson too many minutes in these playoffs, but yeah, and I gave a little bit less to Rodney Hood and more to the starters, but we swept the Celtics. Game 1, we won by 14. Theo Maladon dropped 25. Okongwu with a double-double. There's the 2020 draft class in sight. Game 2, we ended up winning by 9. Okay, Jalen Johnson and Shooter both dropped 25. Game 3, we won by 18. Okay. LeBron James Jr. had a really good game. And then Game 4, we ended up winning by 1. All right, now we're taking on the 2-seeded Sixers. Simmons, Rich, Harris, Isaiah Todd, Embiid, Thibault, DSJ, Barnes, Gafford, Mills. Probably going to beat us. Yeah, I'm not going to get my hopes up. And we lose in 7, but hey, We made the NBA know who we are. We beat the 3-seeded Celtics. We swept them and then pushed the 2-seeded Sixers to 7. So you know what? I will definitely take that. How close were we to moving on? We lost by 12 in Game 7. Okay. So who did well in these playoffs? Bol. Yep, he's going to be a good backup center. Shooter was solid, and then there's Jalen Johnson, LeBron James Jr., Maladon. Okay, so I think we are 1 year away. I think next year could be our year. I want to add that starting power forward. The Cavs, though, win it all. LaMelo was your finals MVP. They beat the T-Wolves, and Drummond gets a ring. So we are going to have where are we? The 17th pick in this draft, okay. We are good with our coaching staff. So in an auto-generated draft, I took Bruce Lloyd. He's a 6'8" power forward out of Virginia Tech, 72 overall. Not too bad. I don't think he'll be that starting 4 we need. But yeah, I'm not going to bring back Hood just because I want that cap flexibility. We're going to bring back Maladon, Okongwu, Johnson, and Springer. Now, let's go here to qualifying offers. I don't think I'm going to bring back Keldon Johnson. I just don't see us needing him. Now, power forward, Kevin Love. Oh, nothing crazy. I mean, KD. Would KD on a 4-year deal come to Detroit? I doubt it. Damn, we never really got that good power forward that we could have gone after. Now, we could go after a center and then maybe play the center at power forward. I mean, Jokic is here. Is he going back to Denver? I mean, we could try to steal Jokic to Detroit, but I don't see why he would accept this deal. What? Jokic wants to be? I don't know if, like, I guess we could play him at the 5 and then Okongwu at the 4, kind of like that Paul Millsap role, but Okongwu can't shoot. That's the problem. I mean, Vucevic would be an interesting ad, but he's 32. I'm just scared he would regress. But, you know, he put up good numbers last year. We could go Vucevic on a 1-year deal. I feel like that'd be more of a realistic option here. Like a 1-year, $28 million deal. And then we can move Okongwu to the 4. We are going to bring back Rodney Hood on a 1-year deal, though. But, yeah, we have like $50 million in cap space. I mean, KD, I mean, we are good now. So, you have to realize, I mean, Jokic probably is not one in Denver. You know what, screw it. I want to make a big splash in the video. If we get Jokic, we're going to sign him, and we do. So I'm going to sign Nikola Jokic, and then Rodney Hood, we are going to sign as well. So, yeah, we kind of proved that we're on the right track. Maybe Jokic just wants out because he hasn't won in Denver. They haven't made it to the finals in this video. They haven't made it to the conference finals. What was their record last year? Was it good? It was... They didn't even make the playoffs. Maybe he just wants out. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's lived in Serbia. Maybe he doesn't care where he is. Oh, I wanted Christian Wood back instead of probably Hood. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to sign Christian Wood to a 2-year deal, and I'm going to probably play... Yeah, I'm going to sign him over Hood. I'm sorry, Rodney Hood. I'm backing out on that. So, yeah, we're going to get Christian Wood, and we're going to get Nikola Jokic. I'm ready for next year. It's going to be the 5th and final year. We're going for it all. All right, guys, so here's the rotation. Theo Maladon, LeBron James Jr., Jalen Johnson, Onyeka Okongwu, and Nikola Jokic, with Schroeder, Bol, Springer, and Christian Wood off the bench. And then we are 3.5 stars, 7 seconds. Is anything 4-star? Nope, so we'll stick with that. What is grid and grind? Is it? Okay, it's 3 stars. And then our preseason power ranking, according to NBA.com, is 11th. Highest it's been in this video. We were 1 game away from going to the conference finals last year. Let's see if we can win it all this year. Alright guys, so at the end of season number 5, we go 57-25. And this is kind of funny, if I could see this right now. Coach of the year this year. Wait, did I pass over it? It's Dwayne Casey of the San Antonio Spurs. Go figure. So that's kind of funny. So we are the 1 seed in the East. Spurs are the 1 seed in the West. We are taking on the Bulls in round 1. They have Cade Cunningham, Zach LaVine, Denny Avdija, Larry Marketing, Lamar Lyles, Luke Kennard, our old buddy, DeLon Wright, Duncan Robinson. Okay, if we want to check out the stats from this year, Schroeder was our leading scorer. We're kind of like the Nuggets. We have so many guys in double figures, but like no true 20-point per game scorer. We had 3, 6. We had 7 double-digit scorers, almost 8 with Springer. Maladon had 9 assists a game. All right. Who had the most rebounds? It was Jokic at 7. Okongwu. Oh, no, that's not defensive rebounds. Jokic and Okongwu had 9, and the Bol 6 off the bench. Okay, blocks was led by Okongwu. Steals was by Jalen Johnson. Field goal percentage was by Okongwu, Jokic, Schroeder, Bol. We had a bunch of guys over 46%. 3-point mades a game. LeBron James Jr. 38%, and he hit 3.7. That's very nice. But yeah, round 1 here against the Chicago Bulls. This would be really upsetting if we ended the video with a loss in round 1. But hey, we beat them, and now we're taking on the Charlotte Hornets, who have Lonzo Ball, Mikey Williams, KD. Jeez. Maxi Kleber, Willie Cauley-Stein, TJ Warren, Evan Mobley. Oh, Dennis Smith Jr. back in Carolina. We might be screwed. We might be screwed. Oh, such a disappointing way to end the video. And the Hornets end up losing to the Sixers, and the Spurs win it all. And Dwayne Casey is the coach of the finals. winner, and Giannis is the finals MVP for like the 5th time in this video. Oh, just kidding. Maybe 5th time MVP, but the Clippers always beat them in the finals. But yeah, that is going to be for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this 5-year realistic post-Andre Drummond rebuild for the Detroit Pistons. Obviously, they're entering their rebuilding years. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how Ed Stefanski and company handle this team. But yeah, that is going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.